EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Charlotte Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. From way out there, the approach shot rolls on the green nicely, leaving that for his birdie. Oh boy, that seared the left edge, but it didn't want to go in. Safely in. It's a par here at the first. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Now to the second hole, the par 4. And Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one dog legs to the left. And those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. No use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Arriving now at the 483-yard par 4 third, avoid the fairway bunker in the landing zone on the right, and birdie is a possibility. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Getting set now for the second shot here at the third. Break it down for us, Frank.
There's 3 ridges in this green, Rich, so you've got to be aware on where exactly the flag is.
Nota Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
And he may need to give this just a little extra. He's going straight up the hill, but otherwise fairly painless.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain right where he is. Interesting for the 2017 PGA Championship. This 4th hole was brand new. How'd they do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio came in, did all this marvellous work, found a little area over here where the players start to sort of turn around and play the very, very next hole. And this par 3 just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay right where he is. Here's another really good par 4, 449-yard 5th, and what's crucial here is to split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area right at the dogleg to the right. If you're able to do that, good chance to make a birdie. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Now, Nota his 2nd from the fairway.
142 yards left to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain right where he is. Now to the longest par 3 of the golf course. It is the 6th, 249 yards. Does play downhill. Frank, 3's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees and start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky, and it can easily come up short.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par 3 sixth, get a chance to maybe get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5.
I dare say a touch too aggressive. Trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. That is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 8 under for the tournament. Short par 4-8. Frank, as a commentator, as a fan, I love seeing guys go for it on a short par 4. Try to get to the green. Is it a good idea?
We're going to find out very, very quickly, but I love the moxie, though. I mean, the fact that people want to try and do this, that's what this game's all about. Give it a go. Laying up gets you nothing.
Okay, good position there, right side of the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to stay 2 back. From a drivable par 4 to a long par 4, we finish the outward 9 with a 505-yard 9th. Avoid the fairway bunker on the right, and you'll have a good look at a green flanked by 2 bunkers. And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. Frank, what's ahead now on this approach shot at the long par 4 ninth?
What's in favour for the player, Rich, is the fact that both the left and the right side of the green slope back towards the middle. So you can almost use them like sideboards.
This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt. Yeah, that's a good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. Beginning the inward half now with a par 5 10th. It's not quite 600 yards, but it is close. It's a pretty good hole, Frank.
It is. The only thing really in the player's favour is it plays downhill, so not quite its full yardage. Avoid that bunker on the left. Will give you a chance to go for this par 5 and 2. But also look down there. If you look very, very closely on the left side, just short of this bunker, is a nice layup bunker. If you can't reach, avoid that.
And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Safely in. Well, it's a par here at the 10th. And he's going to remain at 8 under. The 11th hole was lengthened in recent years, making this a pretty challenging par 4. What do you think, Frank?
It is, Rich. The 2 bunkers down the left side are almost all the distances that you would think of if you lay up or you go for it with a driver. So you have to respect that and just go a little right. It's a lovely tee shot, the way in which it flows in amongst the trees, though, on either side. And a deceptively quick green from back to front.
And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged.
Very, very good shot out of the fairway bunker.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Nah, that's going to miss right. And a good opportunity goes by the wayside. So you can see, definitely not a gimme there. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway, or will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or mess with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
Well, this is a challenging second shot here to the par 4 12.
It's almost like 2 greens, Rich. That ridge that goes through the middle about the halfway point, 18 to 20 yards. Anything over that will kick on, and anything short of that runs back to the front. And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
This now for birdie at 12.
And not too much break on this, maybe a little to the right, but it's going back up the hill, so we can't leave it short.
That one just going to sneak on by.
I tried to warn him. You have to hit it.
That one's safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and the chance at birdie is yours. Okay, that one's dancing. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Yeah, that's what happens when you fall in love with the line and forget about the speed.
There's 5 feet left. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under. And now it's on to the 14th, another drivable par 4. This one measuring under 350 yards. Water all along the left side of the fairway. And a long, slender green awaits. That misses the fairway left, but does manage to hang on before it trundles down into the water. Seven feet now for birdie. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 7 under. 15th hole, the par 5 is 577 yards and a chance here to really turn the momentum in your favor.
You're right, Rich. Very much a swing hole because eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot. You could say that on any par 5, but a long one downhill is going to go even further. And then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot, and 6s, 7s, anything's in play.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And that's going to move him to 8 under. It is one of the more famous stretches, or should I say infamous stretches in golf. It depends on how you play it. We start at the 16th hole. 16, 17, and 18. They call it the Green Mile. And it begins with the 5. Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. This is an approach shot that will really test a player. Second to the 16th. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. So much can happen here at the 17th. Par 3, 223 yards. This is where tournaments are won or lost. And it's also the signature hole here at Quail Hollow. What do you think of it, Frank?
It's tough, Rich. It really is, because you have to make a decision. It plays about half a club downhill. That's 5 yards. And then the tendency is to try and aim it too straight, or in layman's term, try and hit too good a shot. Please, just aim a little to the right. Put another yard or 2 on your tee shot to the right side. Just respect that. And then you'll have an outside chance of making 2. You will gain on the field. I promise you.
Talk about electrifying this crowd. How about that one? A bomb for birdie at 17. And he's got it to 2 under for the round, 9 under now for the tournament. Our day at beautiful Quail Hollow ends with a 494-yard par 4 18th. Downhill tee shot is framed with a nasty bunker on the right and the stream on the left side. The uphill second shot can still land in the stream on the left, so delicacy is required. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, I'm looking to see the break, and I'm really not seeing a lot. If I had to push it, a hair of right to left depended on pace, slightly up the slope.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will go down as a final round 69. So, Frank, not quite enough to get the job done in the end, but I think you'd agree titles are nice, but if you can rack up top 5 finishes, you're going to do just fine.
Especially when you have a strong field like we saw today. So I think top 5, certainly give yourself a pat on the back.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.